Hello, good to see you again. Thank you very much for joining me. As I promised in my last video that I'm going to go through this software package which controls us. Now this software package has got 5 modules which control us. The 5 modules are, the first one is called lust, sexual desires. The second one is called anger. The third one is called greed, desire for money. The fourth one is called, the best word I can think of is attachment. I will go through it, why I say that a little bit later. And the fifth one is our ego, power, control. These are the 5 emotions which control us. If you understand these things, you will find that you have a unique ability to analyze, not just conduct yourself, yourself, but you will be able to analyze other people's behavior. It's a very good knowledge which is worth having. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these one by one and what is their importance and why do we have them, etc., etc. So let's start with the very first one, the lust, sexual desires. What can I say about the lust? Well, lust is a must. Without the lust we won't be here. I won't be here, you won't be here. But it's a very, very powerful emotion and is a cause of a lot of troubles in this world. If you ever open a newspaper, the number of news which is relating to the rape, sexual behavior, misconduct, etc. is full of them, because it controls us, it makes us do things which are wrong, etc. Now, as you can tell from my turban, I'm a Sikh. I'm sure some of you, if you don't know, I am a Sikh, which is the 5th largest religion of the world. Now, in my religion, celibacy is not advocated. Yeah, we simply do not believe in that, and there's a reason for it, because it's an emotion which needs to be understood, controlled, and used, and not be abused by it. Now, at this point, I would like to let you know, which you may be aware of, that in Sikh religion we had 10 Gurujis. Guruji is a word for the Divine Master. We had 10 Gurujis, and one Guruji who left this world before he got to the marriageable age. All the 9 Gurujis were married, with children, and with means of making a living. So we need to address our sexual desires with our partner, husband, wife, etc., etc. Now, I have been given some teaching while growing up how to deal with this sexual desires. I believe, and which comes from my divine knowledge, that wife is for you to have your fun and make your family. But if you see another lady, if she's older than your wife, you should see your mother in her. If she's same age as your wife, you should see your sister in her. And if she's younger than your wife, you should see your daughter in her. Easier said than done. That's why I have to say it's easier said than done, because I know it's not easy to control your sexual desires. However, if you are aware of how you're supposed to conduct yourself, when you look at a beautiful woman, or if you get any lusty thoughts, metaphorically speaking, you can slap yourself on the back of your head and say, "Hang on, Ajit, you have a wife at home. This is not for you." So it helps you control you. Having said that, I would like to tell you a joke. Now, this joke concludes the whole of what I've said in a very nice manner. It's a hypothetical conversation between God and Adam. Now, God came to Adam and said to Adam, "Adam, I've got a good news for you and I've got a bad news for you." And Adam said, "Let's have a good news first." And he said, "Well, apart from giving you everything else, I have given you 2 organs which will give you immense pleasure. One is your brain and the other one will help you make the family." He said, "Okay, so that's the good news. What's the bad news?" He said, "The bad news is that I ran short of blood. Only one of them will work at a time." So in a nutshell, it's entirely up to us to control our sexual desires and not be abused by them. I keep saying the word abuse because that's what happens a lot. We find, I don't need to go into detail because it's a bit unpleasant to go. A person with an uncontrolled lust is the cause of a lot of grief around for many people. So I will leave it there. I'll leave it to the rest of your imagination. So have a conversation with yourself and try to understand and get to the right level where you can control your lust. That's all I can say about the lust today. So once again, thanks very much for your time today, and I see you in my next video. Thank you.